Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth if you're new here. Hi, I hope everyone's having a great day today. I hope that you have everything that you need for your family and that you're staying safe. Today's video, we're going to be talking about some spoilers for Boxycharm. These are potential spoilers. Nothing in here is confirmed. This is just some of the chitter chatter going around online, and I've done a little bit of research into what the products are. So yeah, we're just gonna sit down and talk about that. And also, I hope that you make it to the end of this video because there's something else I want to talk about. You know, some of the things that are going on in the world today, and I just want to talk a little bit about that. So yeah, before we get into things, I want to remind you guys to smash that subscribe button, become part of the Wolf Pack today. Now let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about, this is about Fenty Beauty. Now, you know we've had them in the box in the past several times. I really like pretty much anything from the brand, and I discovered them through Boxycharm. Fenty is showing a picture of the Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. This is a new item that they just released, and Joe, he went onto the page and he commented on this particular picture. Now, just that in itself doesn't really mean a whole lot because he likes to comment and interact with brands that he has a business relationship with through Boxycharm. But the thing that he commented is interesting. Through my experience with doing these spoiler videos, anytime Joe goes onto a photo or a video or anything and he says interesting, you know, he even has his little special thing that you can do on Instagram, like the little stories, like the little icon where it's him going interesting. Pretty much you can confirm that that's going to be in the box. But this one is a little bit confusing if I'm completely honest, because she has a screenshot of him commenting on this photo. Whenever I click on the photo, I do see that he liked it. I've gone through and read the comments, and the particular post that she's showing isn't there. So I don't know why he would comment on something, wait till people like it, and then delete it. Or maybe he hid it. I really don't know if that's something he can do through Instagram, and maybe it's only available to be seen by certain people. I have no idea. But I went through reading every comment because I thought maybe I just, you know, skipped over it, that I may have missed it, but I just can't find it. If it's there now, it could be there now. I haven't had a chance to check it in the last few minutes, but as of the last time I checked it, I couldn't find his comment. But I'm really hoping that that's going to be in the box. Alright, so for the next spoiler or set of spoilers, we're going to switch it over to TikTok. Boxycharm has a TikTok account. I have one too. I'll make sure I have it linked down below. I haven't posted on it yet, but I will be posting on there soon. Boxycharm is really trying to do all they can to push their TikTok account, and they are going to be posting spoilers on there. So if there's any other accounts out here that do spoilers, just a little heads up, you might want to check them out there. But they posted a video of a whole bunch of palettes. Lots of makeup palettes and some things that were from the boxes this month. And Boxycharm, what are you guys obsessed with? Comment down below, hashtag obsessed with it. I've watched this video a few times, and honestly at first I didn't think anything of it. I recognized a lot of the items, but I thought they were just items that were in previous boxes, current box, and I was just like, okay, that's cool, they must be showing all the different variations. But the thing that stood out the most, and this is what most accounts have picked up on, there is a Urban Decay palette in there. We are showing the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. This one, I personally do not own an Urban Decay palette, so I don't really know much about the quality of the shadows, but I'm actually really curious. Or I think I own one Urban Decay palette, and it was the holiday one where it came in a little purple plastic thing you popped out and had a mirror in the center, which I never used. But I've never had one of their signature palettes. I've been wanting to try one of these for a while. I've actually gotten a couple of dupes from different brands through Boxycharm, and I've been waiting to get the actual Urban Decay palette. So he's showing that one, and I'm pretty sure that means it's going to be in the box. But, okay, this, like I said, that's what most people have been focusing on, but I've watched the video a few times just to kind of see what other products were in there that I could recognize, and there are several others in there. First up, whenever you start the video, above the Philip Orange palette from Touch and Soul, we have the Dragon Beauty. I can't remember what this powder is, but it's the brightening under eye powder. We've had Dragon Beauty in the box before. In the very first Boxycharm Premium box, we got the color corrector skin perfecting potion. We've gotten that in the box before, so I'm not surprised to see it in there again. Dragon Beauty is actually coming out with some new products, so maybe this is them trying to move their original stock. A couple of the items I'm going to bring up in this also because I don't really recognize what brand they are, but pretty much up above that one we are showing a pencil or a brush holder that's pink. It kind of looks like the one from Luxy Beauty, but I'm not sure about the brand, so it could not be, or it possibly isn't Luxy Beauty. But continuing on to the left, we recognize a Tarte palette. We also recognize a Tarte palette box. Now this is one that we've not had in the box before. This one is actually the mermaid, or like, is it the Under the Sea palette? But anyways, I call it the mermaid palette, where it's in the seashell. This is real funny that this is in here because, you know, a while back, Joe Goddess, I had posted a video where he was talking about a potential spoiler, and it showed a picture of him stepping on something that looked remarkably like this palette. Everyone saw it and we run with it and we're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be getting Tarte in the box. And then he posted later, he's like, no, I wasn't actually stepping on a palette, I was just stepping on a jelly sandal of one of his daughters. And everyone's like, dang it. And I had already posted the video, and it's one of those things where once you post it on there, I can't go back and unsay the things that were in the video. So I had to do an edit to the thumbnail saying, like, I did like police tape on it saying, hey, he got us. You know, there wasn't really much I could do about that, but it looks like maybe he took that and ran with it, and he's actually going to be putting it in the box. Then continuing on over, we're showing an item. I'm not sure what this is, but it's a lash, I think it's a binder. A lash binder is what this is. The little box, I don't recognize it if we've gotten it in a previous box or not, but directly behind that is another Tarte palette. This one is actually one of the holiday collection sets, and normally every year Tarte puts out a set for one exclusively for Ulta and one exclusively for Sephora. I have one from one year for the one that they had at Ulta. I've never bought one from Sephora, but I'm just going to give you my honest feedback on this right now. A lot of people say that the holiday sets aren't the same quality as the regular launches that the brands have, and it's not just with Tarte. Brands like Too Faced, you know, a few others, they kind of get lumped all in together, and they say that the quality just isn't the same. I don't know if that's the case. The one that I had from Ulta a long time ago was just fine. I had no issues with it. But this is the one that was sold exclusively at Sephora. If I had to guess, these products are probably going to be in the premium box, but it could be in the regular box as well. And I'm trying to do one last look to see if there's anything else that I recognize that we've not gotten in the box before, because there is a ton of product in here in this little screenshot. And I love the flat lay of all the different palettes that they've gotten from Boxycharm. I kind of want to do a flat lay of mine and start kind of showing you off a little bit more of my palette collection if anyone's interested in that. That may be one of the first things that I do on my TikTok account. But yeah, that is everything to do with the Boxycharm spoilers. Comment below what you think of this, and if you recognize anything else in the flat lay that you may already have in your collection. You know, give us a little heads up letting us know what's in there. Okay, so before I let you go, I want to take a moment to talk about something that's really important. As you know, there have been protests across the country in all 50 states. Other countries have participated in this and shown their support for the Black Lives Matter movement. So many people and businesses participated in the Blackout Tuesday and just took a moment to pause what they were doing in their everyday life to have open conversations and educate themselves and others about racism. It's important to stay up to date about what's going on and to continue taking steps to make sure that this isn't just a solitary moment, but rather the start of real change moving forward. And the best way to do that is to continue having those conversations. Help spread awareness. Organizations have received lots of donations here lately, and while that is amazing, it is great, it's important to make sure that they continue receiving assistance so that they can continue doing their work for the long haul. If you're not able to make a single large donation to the organizations, a lot of them are actually now making it to where you can make donations on a monthly deduction basis, so that if you can't afford to do like this big one now, you can break it up across several months moving ahead. You can take a moment and talk to your employer. A lot of employers are starting programs now where they're going to match donations dollar for dollar. That way your money that you donate can have a much larger impact. Now, if you're not able to donate any money directly to the organizations, there is a playlist that you can look up on YouTube. It's called the Black Lives Matter Donate Playlist. Search that up, and if you're like me, I'm the type of person that I like to have something going on in the background. If I'm doing housework, because Devin, you know, he's at work during the day and it's just me and my dogs here, you playing these videos, just having them on while you're doing your daily activities, That way the ads that run on those, they'll donate to those organizations. Another way that you can donate money is actually through Sephora. So you can donate money indirectly through them. Their reward system has been bad for a long time, and if you're like me, you had been saving up some points for quite a while because, you know, there wasn't really anything that I wanted to redeem them for, and they had just been sitting there stacking up. But now Sephora has a program set up to where you can redeem your points, and they will turn that into a donation for those organizations. I think it's a really great thing, and I wish more companies would do that. More ways you can help support the Black community is to buy what you normally would from Black-owned businesses wherever you can. I will make sure I include a list of several different companies down below, but if there's any that I missed, feel free to drop them down below as well. Another way you can help is to diversify your social media feeds to support content creators and companies long term. And again, feel free to drop down below the names of some of your favorite content creators so that we can all check them out. Also, another thing you need to keep in mind is that a lot of the brands that you currently follow, make sure you're tagging your favorite creators in there so that they have an opportunity to be recognized by these brands and hopefully be a part of future campaigns with the brand. And lastly, make sure that your voice is heard. Make sure that you are thoroughly researching the candidates when it comes time to vote. By the way, if you're not registered to vote, I'm going to take a note from Smoky Glow, and I'm going to include a link down below in the description so that you can get registered in your state. Now, I don't normally put a whole lot of information in the description box. I will normally list things whenever I'm talking about makeup, but there is going to be a lot of information about this, the different organizations that you can follow, ways that you can help. A lot of information will be in the description box, so I hope you take a moment to check it out. And I just wanted to sit down and spend a little time with you talking about what's going on because this is important. This is something that needs to be discussed and needs to become normal to discuss in the future. I thank you guys for taking time to watch this. I hope you're having a great day. Again, I hope your family is safe and that everyone has what you need for your family. I love you all. I hope you're having a great night, a great day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!